Okay, hello everyone. My name is Strider656. Welcome to League game. This is Snuff versus AerolB, and I have Pizzawizard who's joined me, and he's been watching the game. Currently, my camera's off. I'll just be on in a minute. You can fill us in on what's been happening, though. That'd be great.
So, as far as notable impacts, there haven't been that many. The biggest thing is that Mina day one supplied Renewed Vigor. She's now showing an escape route instead, but there's a Renewed Vigor that is sitting either on her or Van Helsing right now. Godalming discarded a stake on his day 3 supply. There was an evil presence on the day of the first encounter. Dracula was on the space with his first encounter, and it was negative. Other than that, not much. So I would 3 days of the game, except for the Renewed Vigor. Knowing that the Hunters have a Renewed Vigor is big.
That's a big discard.
Yeah, Heavenly Host, interesting.
Yeah.
Kind of felt like he had good items when he discarded a stake. I mean, a stake's not premium, but I wouldn't discard a stake over, like, I don't know, a pistol or any of the garlics, dogs, holy bullets on Godalming. I'd probably keep a stake over any of those.
How do you feel about discarding Rufus? Does he have an ally in play already? Have we missing something?
He put Rufus in play, I believe.
Okay.
Which I like. I just think having Rufus is nice. Especially, I mean, if you don't have a surprising return, I think it's easy. If you do have one, I think you can go either way. This early, you're unlikely to guess his starting location. Like, the search isn't crazy. Like, the search is okay. It's not incredible. And I think just passively having Rufus in play will be nice, because that way, if you're Agatha, you can put her into play second, which I think is, you want Rufus into Agatha, not necessarily Agatha into... I mean, you could also do Agatha into Rufus, and it could be good, but Rufus is, I think, harder for Dracula to play around, because a lot of Hunter play centers around trying to get him to go to sea, so it's hard for Dracula to stay on land. AerolB has been in the Discord saying that's the strat, you just gotta stay on land as long as possible. I guess we'll see if he's able to put that into practice here with Rufus in play.
Makes sense.
I mean, I think he's got a point, because just sea movement is really bad for Dracula. But the issue is, it's also like, it's like his pressure release valve, so he can kind of put some uncertainty in their minds, like get some distance, buy some time. If you can stay on land, it's great. I just think that often the Hunters are putting so much pressure, especially because you know they have Renewed Vigor. It might be hard for AerolB to stick around unless he's willing to risk them trying to pounce. We'll see, though. I mean, Rumor Token on the third space is interesting. I mean, I feel like that kind of implies, like, hoax tied into Rumor Token.
Mm-hmm.
Guess it could also just be he wants to, like, go back to, like, he wants a super layer into a big vampire, because that way the big vampire won't knock off his super layer. Dark Call... Strider, are we in duos and Dark Calls right now? Like, the two of us are on the same side. We got a Dark Call getting played in the first week. What is going on?
I think maybe it's Dark Call Wolf form, and then feed.
Maybe.
Because then you can clear all of your power events.
Well, right, but why would you? I just don't like Dark Call. I feel like it's really bad. I just don't know why AerolB would be doing it here. Maybe his encounters really sucked, or he has a more specific plan that they would not be able to achieve.
I think he's trying to find something to hide on, like a bats. Here we go.
It'll be big. Where do you guess here? I mean, he started out with the Scots Sword start.
Athens.
Do you guess East? Yeah, Athens.
Amsterdam.
Do we think that there's any chances is Ireland, like, at all? He did misdirect, so in theory it could be.
It could be. You're right. And then he has to feed. Then he goes to sea. And it is. Oh, you're right. You're right.
It is Ireland. Well, it's the only reason I could think he would Dark Call. Dark Call is bad. Like, you Dark Call if you're in Ireland. I mean, unless he needed a specific encounter, but. Wow, that's crazy. He was actually in Ireland.
Poor AerolB. He was sad. He's mad.
It's nice that he found out today, but if he had drawn a newspaper, he would have got revealed at dusk or at dawn tomorrow anyway. So I actually feel like this isn't that bad for him.
Well, Galway's going to mature. I don't think that the rumor is.
Probably not, assuming that Van Helsing can get over there. I guess the real question is, if Van Helsing abandons England, does Dracula just go to England, and then who's gonna, like, he can just kind of walk around there for a while? Is he gonna risk the early CG? There is one Heavenly Host in the discard pile. But if they have the other two, they could still like go tell him. They could still push him off England if he just lands normally.
Good. My camera's on now. People can see me with my my streamer gear going on. Not a good look.
I'll pull it up on the second monitor. Let's go. What do we got? Oh, not that. Oh no.
Looking good. I got to get my phone out so I can like follow what's going on.
Oh yeah. The gamer gear is
The
activated.
gamer gear, yeah, and the work shirt.
Mm-hmm. Look, we're both wearing collared shirts right now. You can't see mine, but I'm also wearing a bluish collared shirt.
Nice. I could change into blue. I have one downstairs.
Yeah, it's kind of it's like a greeny blue. It's
yeah.
Is that teal? Would you call that teal?
I don't know. I can't see what you're wearing, man. You're good.
No, I mean what you're wearing, but I don't know. It's fine.
Oh,
we're watching the game right now.
Oh,
Will Snuff try to go after this encounter?
I think this is forest green. Hunter green.
Got it.
All right, I need to check the chat, see if anyone's even watching us. Get my YouTube stream open. 2 people are watching.
I like the title, by the way. The title's good.
Yeah, it's featuring you. Yeah. Took me a long time to write that.
It's a long name.
Well, I have to copy and paste, so Scott Sword doesn't flip out and get mad.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's letting Ireland go. Wait, we'll see.
Seward's going up. I mean, Godalming was never going to get there in time. I guess he is moving Seward, but he would need like excellent weather forewarned to get Seward to the first encounter.
Maybe Galway is like a fog.
Ooh, you fog the other ports so that they can't, like, if they just normally go to sea today, they just they can't land there if it's fogged. That's interesting.
They're all going up. They gotta move everyone to Paris, I think. Everyone else.
Yeah, you want to get them closer to the coast for sure. Unless they're still supplying for horses. Like, if Godalming needs a horse, I could see you supply until you get it, maybe, but...
Yeah, does Stuart have an excellent weather?
We don't know. I think that's the big, like, question mark. But even if he has one, I don't know if he's gonna, like, be able to stop Galway unless he also has forewarned. Right? I mean, it feels like a lot for him to have. If I'm AerolB, I am sitting there pretty confident that Galway's gonna mature. If it doesn't mature, I'm gonna feel like AerolB got like she did, because the hunters had to draw so good. They had to get two ofs out of the like top 21 cards. It's crazy.
All right, here we go. See. Moment of truth coming up.
How do you feel about him feeding before leaving? Do you think that was the right call?
No.
No.
But if that rumor matures, he gets it back. So the feeding will guarantee he can get that card, the feedback sooner. But he just took 2 more damage. So I mean,
yeah, it'll mean that if the rumor token matures, it won't knock off his England spaces. So they'll be more persistent. But again, I don't know if this rumor token's gonna mature. I feel like Van Helsing is probably on top of that.
I think he needs excellent weather. Oh, now if it's a fog, I don't think you can even go there. Because you fog 23, right? And then he can't make it.
Right, yeah, that's true. If it's a fog, 23 like guaranteed matures. But I don't know if you hide on a fog. I mean, maybe you do, because you want them to try to get Galway, like use the excellent weather, and then they get fogged.
I have a question I'm thinking about, looking at Van Helsing in the sea. Let's say he gets like a vampiric influence. Do you have to move them when they land, or is it at the ocean?
Well, he would need to be weakened for it to affect him.
Right,
but if he was weakened... Oh, there was a hoax. Nice. How many cards were there? There was like 10? 9. 8. 8 cards. Well, that's pretty good.
Oh, okay, here we go. It's juicy. It's 4 cards!
Discarding... Okay, it's like... Okay, brides, that's kind of...
That's gonna do nothing. That's the worst draw.
Okay. Yeah, it's meh.
It's gotta be an ally, yeah, because you can't put anything...
There is a vampiric influence. What does Mina have? Does she have a horse? She does. Horse dies.
I would kill the horse.
I mean, right, she didn't have any good events. I actually skipped through it. She has escape route. I didn't see what the other one was.
It's an equine murder.
It's nice that the deck hasn't reshuffled yet. He might actually get that horse back this game.
And Sister Aggie is in the.
Agatha is in the discard.
That's not bad. That's not bad because you get surprising returns, so that you can take it out when it's time to fight Drac. That's not a bad. That's not bad at all.
So the Hunter event's kind of a whiff, but I mean,
Wow.
you can get 4 Dracula ones, 2 of which are in play. I mean, the vampiric influence is big. The brides are fringe. They'll do a little bit this game, not a lot, but he still has 2 more. I mean, there could be an unnatural storm in there, or a devilish power, or something. I mean, like unearthly swiftness, darkness returns.
And Van Helsing can land now. Imagine if it's a roadblock.
I think the Hunters are hoping it's a roadblock. There's double roadblock in his hand right now.
I was saying, if let's say Van Helsing lands in 18, then you roadblock 23.
Well, 23 was where the original encounter was, right? He wants to be at 18. Right.
All right. Yeah. Well, he's doing all the checks now for the new vampire. Okay.
Well, he better have a stake. I don't know why you'd send him over here if he didn't have a stake. Unless you were going to holy bullet it, but you discard all the holy bullets, so no holy bullets for you, Snuff.
He's got to stake this guy. For some reason, I was backwards in my thinking. Where I thought the hoax is the other way. But go ahead.
Yeah, he could have. I think you can do it either way, especially if you're more worried about the Seward. Like if Seward's in Bordeaux, I think you can flip him. But with Van Helsing, I think AerolB's smart to do it the other way here.
Smart.
Punch you to a plot.
Plotting smart because Snuff is known to be a first-turn dodger.
I just think that people in general, especially into reckless vampires, they don't like giving up points. They want to dodge turn 1 because they think if they get mesmerized or fanged, and they dodge, they're kind of okay with either of those options.
Claw 2.
Claw.
Knife.
He is trying to kill the vampire.
Do you fang next?
It's risky because he could have like a sneaky crucifix in there, right? We haven't seen either crucifix or just a second knife.
Or do you play strength? I would try to keep the vampire alive. Strength, and then you get him down to 4. If there's a night fight, you can claw him to death.
Yeah, I'd probably just strength this if I'm the vampire. I'm worried about crucifix. Yeah, I mean, it would take a heavenly host. He dodged. Well, that's a good play.
Escape as missed.
He plays the crucifix into escape as missed and then kills the vampire. Wouldn't that be funny?
It could be. The chance.
First ever time on stream, crucifix stopped the escape as missed and the vampire died.
I want to check the discard pile, but I want to also keep the combat on the screen because I'm curious what's been discarded.
What are you looking for? No holy bullets, a heavenly host, like a couple guns.
Knife.
Okay. What is he? I think he probably has a stake. Snuff was maybe just hoping he could kill the vampire with the weapons and then save the stake for England, but
I think you plot here.
Really? You think he's like guaranteed to dodge into a potential strength?
I think he's gonna dodge and then do a knife again. So I would do that. Then I would strength the knife last round to get him down to 4.
I think he's gonna pull out like a gun or something. Or no, he wouldn't do a gun. He would just play the knife again. No, he can't play the knife. I think he has a gun. I think he's got like gun, knife, stake.
Plot.
Oh.
Imagine if you plotted.
Okay, the plotting would have been good. Plotting would have been good.
I told you. Now you got to get out of there.
I don't know why he claws there with the vampire. I feel like you're so susceptible to dying to like anything but a crucifix.
Now Snuff has been playing that knife. You think he throws a heavenly host here to throw it up to mix it up?
I mean, I would play strength as a vampire or escape as mist. Yeah, because escape as mist guarantees its survival. Okay. So that kind of seemed like a half-hearted effort to kill the vampire. He only showed 1 item card. I think he's probably also got a stake, and he was just trying to see if he could get an easy kill during the day, but AerolB was not letting it happen.
No. All right, so where did Drac land? We have options of Paris, 15, 54, 47.
No, he landed in England.
Am I back? I'm backwards. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's all right.
I'm backwards. Right. Yeah, I'm backwards. Because I thought that.
I mean, where he landed in England is also a question.
Is it London? It's the safest place to land.
It could be London. You might go like something like, I don't know, Manchester maybe, so you can like sit on London when you think Seward's gonna get there and like ambush him.
Or do you fake wolf?
Just have been a fake wolf form to give yourself more time in England.
Man, Dracula's brides. Doing the work.
Oh yeah.
Gotta get that good luck.
Well, no good luck, it looks like, because the Hunters probably would have played it there.
Maybe.
I assume. Unless they're more worried about a roadblock or something from the other two Dracula event cards.
So I'm just gonna let. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, Hunters like to. I think the plotting, the dodge meta is real. I think Hunter players are greedy. They don't want to lose health. They don't want to lose points, and they are just gonna dodge turn one. I feel like it is my last two Dracula games. If you plot turn one with like a Reckless Vampire, it will work because they will dodge against 3 different people. It was crazy. So much value out of like random ambushes because people just did not want to give up the I Fang and I Escape, and I give you 1 point.
I don't think Van Helsing.
I've done the same thing.
Van Helsing didn't stake the vampire, right?
He did not. He healed, which maybe makes me think he doesn't actually have a stake. So I feel like if you do have a stake, that's pretty clear you'd stake it.
And you've been showing your knife, so now if I'm him, favors the Heavenly Host, you Heavenly Host, maybe.
I mean, I think if you have a Heavenly Host, you throw it out when the knife is up, right? Because they're not gonna play Fang into your knife and kill the vampire.
I think he wants it to be a surprise. So he starts with it.
If you're gonna fight the vampire against it, you're not gonna get another day fight with this vampire unless you day search it, right? Like the best time to kill it, if you were gonna try to kill it, was yesterday. I mean, you can still do it today. It's just you're losing action economy there. You're spending more actions on it.
Here we go. Another day search. Throw the Heavenly Host out.
Yeah, what are his other 2 items if it's not a stake? Unless he is really convinced he's going to need this stake for England, and he's just not willing to use it on this thing unless he absolutely has to.
Strength.
Because now it's at 2 HP. Yeah? I mean, Heavenly Host turn 1. Let's go.
Yep, told you. Yep.
Okay, he should have done it. I don't know why. I guess he was maybe scared that the vampire is scared of the vampire is scared of the Heavenly Host during the previous day, but I feel like you just throw it out there.
Well, now that makes consecrated ground weaker.
Well, right.
So England's a little bit safer, but you have the wolf form blocking you somewhere.
Yeah, he had already wolf formed before you would have played the Heavenly Host, so I don't know if like the threat of CG, like if he's playing around CG, he already played around the CG by wolf forming, right? He didn't just land for free.
Well, and Godalming discarded a Heavenly Host earlier, so we're down 2 of them.
Right, I don't know. I feel like playing the Heavenly Host to kill a vampire there is good. I'm just not sure if I would have waited until searching it as my day action to do it, right? I might try to just kill it in the fight.
Where's Mina going?
I'm not sure. Where was she? She moved from... She was in, like, 30?
Yeah, she just went to Strasbourg, just to check the sites out, maybe?
Maybe she and Godalming need to do some trade, like Godalming has 2 horses or something?
She could have used her chartered carriage.
Oh, she got chartered carriage?
Yeah, we saw in the Vampiric Influence, yeah.
Maybe she's got the white one, so she couldn't play it today. Oh, no, she railed, so she had a good ticket. I mean, she was in 30. She can go as far as, like Paris with the chartered carriage, or...
Yep. Bride's doing their work.
1, 2, 3... Yeah, he couldn't have gotten all the way to Marseille, but he could have moved closer. I guess... I don't know. This is kind of awkward. I feel like maybe if you're going to try to go to Godalming, maybe you move to, like, 9 instead from 30, because then... I don't know, maybe he only had a white 2, and that's why he went to Strasbourg.
Maybe you double... you wolf form to London, and then you hide in London with a fog. So that you...
I think that's too fast, because now you have to move today, right? So now you're moving off of London, unless you just want to move in. Like, I think you want to try to like catch him with Seward here when he lands.
Yeah, because otherwise he's gonna wreck you.
Well, he's just gonna block a space, and he's gonna like sit there and supply, and it's gonna be lame, and then you're gonna have to leave because you're not enough spaces left. Whereas if you you weaken him, I mean, it's hard to weaken Seward because he's Superman, but if you I don't know, you fog him in London and you deal 6 damage to him. And then at least, he's got to think a little bit before he just, runs into you like a headless chicken.
Mm-hmm.
Although, I guess it leaves you vulnerable if you go to London, then you have to leave London, and unless you go to Plymouth, you're then vulnerable to CG, but now, at this point, the CG is not really a concern because Heavenly gone.
Rough horse.
Yeah, he does only have 8 in the pool, so that was probably pretty unlucky.
Oh, they are meeting up.
Yeah. He
Well,
was in London.
with a hide.
I almost wonder if you're supposed to go to like Plymouth with Seward there instead, just to avoid this.
Double mob.
Yeah, Mob is so good against Seward. 4 damage is huge, and if he discards items, that's not what he wants to be doing now that he's on land with Dracula.
Double mob. Then you,
Like, imagine if Van Helsing kills that thing yesterday.
Oh, the
he's at
crucifix.
C instead of still being there. I
and
don't
a
know if I would discard a crucifix to go to 6 instead of 5, right? Same amount of HP either way.
and the reckless. You want to get him down to 4 is the magic number you want to get Sewer to somehow. I would come out clawing.
Well, he just needs to land 2 damage. I just don't know if I like discarding it. Discarding 1 item doesn't make a difference when you're dealing damages in increments of 2 here.
Yep.
I feel like I would rather just have the crucifix. Like, especially, I mean, you didn't know it was going to be a reckless.
Oh, come on!
Ooh.
You gotta do
dodge
damage.
meta getting punished.
You gotta.
He didn't dodge. He just ran.
You gotta do damage there. I think that's the goal.
He thought for sure he would dodge, right? He was thinking the dodge meta was alive, but no.
Yep, that's how he normally plays. Let's see what he says in the chat.
Oh, well, and Errol
Okay,
had no
there you
choice
go.
but to play plotting. That's
Okay.
the thing. Sometimes you have a bad combat hand and you play plotting and they dodge and you're like, I'm a genius. Everybody thinks you're a genius, but it's actually like, that was the best card in my hand. Like, I
Yeah.
can't play around him dodging because I can't attack him.
Yeah,
that
well,
also...
True. A lot of games that happened to me too that I streamed, where I looked like a genius as Drac, but I didn't have a mesmerize. It's like I wanted to mesmerize, but I clawed you. I didn't mean to.
Yeah,
Yep.
The hard thing about playing around like vampire combats is like you play like Dracula has the best cards all the time, but Dracula doesn't. So sometimes he has to play around what he. Ooh.
That's why that 2 damage was so important.
That's why he didn't want to. That's why he discarded the crucifix because he wanted to stay at above 5. That makes so much sense. Oh, Snuff, you're a genius. Discarding the crucifix was definitely the right play. I don't know what I was saying earlier. I didn't think about heroic leap.
Yeah, and if you
But
dark
yeah.
call here, the only thing you can do here is dark call because you can't feed on Seward right now, and you can't hide on him.
Dark calling on Seward right now. I mean, you could kill him, and nobody else can really get there unless there's like, I guess. I mean, with a renewed vigor, which we know they have, and if Van Helsing has excellent weather, he could excellent weather to like 52, and then rail or just normal move to you. So I guess Van Helsing could theoretically get there, but you have a pretty decent chance. Just like, I guess, he's at 3 now. Why does he heal so fast? Dang it!
I think you go to.
Now it's first E.
I think you go to 43. 52 is a CG risk. You just need 2.
Depends on whether he will form to 35 or 52.
I think he will form 35.
You might be able to go back to 52 here and
Well,
like
you-
leave via that C again, but
Yeah, you can in a few days. But if you do CG tomorrow, you just CG 52 and 32, and you have to
that's
take
true.
the
You would essentially
penalty.
be saying, but if he has like devilish power or something, maybe he's a risk he can take.
And all these events he could be using here to get rid of. He should have.
We know they're not wild horses or custom surge, right? Because those would have been triggered by now. I guess like seduction, false tip. Oh no, Mina moved by rail. We didn't see a problem when you moved by rail, so no false tip. What else is there?
Devilish power.
Devilish power. I mean, honestly, swiftness. Start
what?
turns. You got
Sudden storms. Maybe?
enraged. Summon storms enraged. I think if you have summon storms, maybe you play it before Seward gets to you. And just like really make England like really nasty, and then leave, and then force like at least 100 to go to England, probably 2 if I'm being honest, because Van Helsing would probably also join in the fun, and then you go on the mainland where there's only 200s there to oppose you.
Yep. And now you feed.
I mean, he needs health now. It's really rough with Rufus in play. I mean,
Yeah, I was thinking that too.
Rufus, well, he's in Ireland. That really hurts.
Those tickets are
He
not
doesn't
too
do any
good.
damage yet, but- Yeah, the horse movement here is really letting stuff down.
No wild horses.
No wild horses. Yeah, we would have seen on the movement prompts. Does Seward heal or supply? It's really tempting to supply because you want a 4th item. But I mean, I guess, are you that worried about him killing you anymore? I don't think so. Yeah,
He's gonna probably look for that stake.
that's also true. Yeah, he probably wants to stake for London. Because for all the good things that have happened for the Herald this game, he got a hoax, he got Emmanuel, he got 2 more events as well. He has no points.
And his health is really low too.
His health's low. He has no points. If the Hunters can just like deal with what's in England, I think they're in a decent spot. I mean, they're down a horse on Mina, which also feels bad, but they'll have time to supply because he has to go to sea eventually.
Yeah, now you see why the 2 damage was so important on Seward. Because you got to get him enough heroic
damage there.
Yeah, you want to get rid of the Seward bomb. Although Snuff is not afraid to do that. He's not afraid to blow a Hunter up on track. He's done it to me before.
It's better than just letting Dracula kill them, especially if you're going to lose the heroic leap either way, right? I think I've done that where I was like, Dracula started England, and I like I fought him with Van Helsing during, like, he moved into me. I fought him during the Dawn fight, and then he got me low enough, and he knew everything I had, so I like did like 3 damage to him in the Dawn fight, and then heroic leaped him in the night fight, and just like completely destroyed Van Helsing. Something like that. I think it was against AerolB, actually, now that I think about it. Maybe he likes England starts, because he did it against me months ago.
Some players do. I always find it blows up in my face.
Yeah, I don't like England very much. I just don't like the fact that it forces you to go to sea. 'Cause, like I said earlier, I feel like being on land is good, being at sea is bad. And granted, sometimes you gotta go to sea, but when you go to England, you are essentially saying, I must go to sea in like the next 7 days. Guaranteed, no matter what.
And you have that wolf form showing too, so it's going to be hard for perceived travel.
Well, I mean, he'll probably slide off by the time it's relevant, right? If he moves...
If he feeds now, yeah, there he goes, the feed. That's not a
feed, right?
Yeah. I'm not seeing a lot of time. I'm not seeing a lot of time between the Drac turn ending. So I don't know if it's Unearthly Swiftness or Darkness
Could be like,
Returns.
what's it called? Sensationalist Press, maybe?
Oh god, awful. That'd be horrible. I feel bad for him.
I mean, it might be okay, depending on if they can't find him when he lands.
Right, we know it's not custom search, right? Not false step.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it was switching across regions there. It wouldn't be custom search. Enraged only triggers on Dracula fights, right? He can't use it on vampires?
He can.
Oh, he can. Okay, so I don't even know if it can be enraged, because I don't know if there was a prompt when he got escape plotted with the Reckless.
Yeah, because Scott Sword figured out, because when I had enraged in the Scott Sword Duas in Dark Halls game, he figured it out against my new vampire that I had it.
Right, so not enraged either. So I guess it must be like a Devilish Power, Unearthly Swiftness, a Darkness Returns, Sensationalist Press. I mean, are those the only options? I'm trying to think about the other ones. Roadblock, I guess, although we would be seeing prompts for these things, which doesn't seem like we are. Or not prompts, there would be a delay. Unless
right.
AerolB is just the fastest clicker in the West, and he is duping all of us right now. But
maybe it's a seduction. But we would have seen it.
Seduction?
We would have seen it on the search that Van Helsing had.
Yes, we would have. Yeah.
It was so quick, yeah. It didn't say waiting for.
I mean, I guess Dracula does have some things going for him. The Hunters have a lot of, there's still 48 cards in that deck. Now, that's partially because the Hoax got tripled in. Or, not the Hoax, but there's a lot of Dracula cards in there. But they also, I mean... The chance for them to have all of the good events is relatively low.
Imagine if that wolf form is another hoax.
That wolf form is another hoax. I mean, ooh, that would be... I mean, there's only 3 in the discard, so it wouldn't actually be that good. That's the problem with, like, the back-to-back hoaxes, that the first one kind of makes the second one worse.
But you know...
usually moving at that point.
What's in the discard, though? You know what's in there. A manual.
Oh... No.
Isn't it? No, it's not. Or is it shuffled back in?
No, you're right. No, I think you're right. Right? Because you take the card, you play it immediately, and then you shuffle the deck. Hold on, let me read Hoax. There's one in the discard pile. Let me read this text. Secretly choose one to place in your hand. And it's interesting. I don't actually know how that... I feel like if it was in the discard pile, it would be face up. Because we'd see it.
But if it's like a... I'm trying to think of what it's called. The one that heals you, Desecrated Soil. Then he's back up. More health.
Yeah,
that
would be nice.
Best case scenario, he went to 35. Now he's going to go to 19.
I feel
For
like there's
Drac.
got to be a Desperation Hill somewhere on this trail. I mean, he sees the
Ooh,
two
wait.
heavily hostess card. He knows that he's got to go to C.
There's a delay. There's the roadblock. Okay.
Where is he road blocking? I guess Seward. He wants to keep Seward in London.
I think he's protecting his
His wolf form.
He's protecting his Manchester.
Right, his wolf form encounter, which we assume is Manchester, but I guess it could be somewhere else.
And
he's in Manchester now. He doesn't want him to follow him, or he was in Manchester, but now he's in like Edinburgh.
He's in 32 right now, I think.
Yeah, I feel like Manchester's got to be the wolf form if you're doing that, because now Seward can only get there if he has sense of emergency, or if he's willing to burn the renewed vigor.
Yeah, I'm surprised he don't block the road instead, the red road, because he blocked the white.
Is there a rail between 52 and 32?
There's a rail between 35 and 32, but he can take the road.
Blocked.
Yeah, he blocked the wrong thing.
Well, right, because the rail doesn't actually matter because there's no rail between 52 and London. 52 and 32 don't have a rail between them, so that rail is not really relevant unless. I mean, I don't know. I just think it's not very relevant right now. I mean, I guess it could be relevant later, but yeah, you probably blocked the road then. So I assume there was a rail connection between 52 and 32, but now I'm looking at it, there is not. So maybe Errol, did the same thing. Assume there was a rail there.
He misclicked. Yeah, he should have done the road because no one's that railroad is abandoned. All right, well, he's not getting it anyway.
Here. He's getting his desired effect. Seward is not moving today.
Okay, he is in 32.
It's a good local rumors draw. Although, doesn't sensationalist press let you counter local rumors, or is it only newspapers?
It's newspapers and it's hired scouts.
Hired scouts. Okay, so it does not counter local. Okay, just wondering if we found out he didn't have sensationalist press because of that. But you rarely see sensationalist press. I don't even really know what it does beyond cancel newspaper. I think that's the only time I've ever seen it used was to cancel a newspaper. But it's so rare that you see it in a non-duo in Dark Halls game.
Yeah, if it's a vampire, he can hide.
Well, he can't hide it all, right?
Well,
you mean in Manchester? Yeah.
But he won't get his feedback though.
Vampire.
Yep.
It knocks off Swansea, which is annoying, especially since you didn't block. Like Seward could just go to Swansea tomorrow if you move. I guess unless he assumes you're hiding in Liverpool. But what do you get out of hiding out in Liverpool? I feel like it's not even that good.
Mina has a horse again. The
Nice.
Queens are back in action.
Yeah, that's the thing about starting in England. You're giving two hunters can pretty much usually deal with it, and then the other two just kind of sit on the mainland and wait for you to come to them.
What is Van Helsing doing? Just hanging out in Ireland?
I actually don't know. I think he's just been supplying.
Is he blocking the Ireland route? Is that why he's there?
Maybe that's what he's worried about, is him going back to Ireland. That would make sense. I mean, he's in Liverpool right now, right? This way, at least, if he goes to sea, he's going to have to, wolf form to Galway, which would be, pretty bad, because then he'd have to go back to sea, and then he wouldn't be able to wolf form from there.
What encounter do you think it is? Do you think it's a desecrated soil?
I don't know if he would have protected it that hard if it was desecrated soil, because I feel like the desecrated soil is protected by the fact that he probably doesn't have a heavenly host.
Imagine if it's
I might have rolled the dice.
Might be a lame vampire. Might be an aristocratic.
I hope it's not a lame vampire.
No, it is.
That is nice. Okay, he just wanted to be sure he got his HP. That also makes sense. He's facing along Sea Voyage. He's got Rufus in play. Sure.
Maybe I think you go to Manchester next. Anyway.
Yeah, you could go to Manchester.
Because you blocked it. Right, you blocked it.
Yeah, it's hard for Seward to get there quickly.
Yeah, and
to go around.
He doesn't have the heavenly host right now. I mean, he might draw him now.
I guess we know that's what he did. He definitely moved to Manchester, right? That was the only possible move. So he is in Manchester.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like these two in the back, if I'm looking at my hunter flowchart, it tells me that these two in the back should just supply forever. Until Dracula moves 3 or 4 sea spaces. Because why are they going to move? They don't want to move anywhere. Because he could theoretically still go. He's probably going to leave from North Sea. Oh.
He's going to go. I think he's going to go east.
Is he going to go into Germany now because he assumes he's going to go to Germany? Ooh. Oh. That looks like excellent weather to me. You'd go to Amsterdam today because you want excellent weather into Edinburgh tomorrow when he moves there.
Renewed vigor. Maybe he has
I mean,
what he needs.
Renewed Vigor wouldn't
Excellent weather.
be needed to get Godalming there, but an excellent weather would be. I think he must have excellent weather. It's the only reason you'd put Godalming there, because otherwise it's just bad. I mean, it's not bad. It's inefficient. It's not terrible, but I mean, it doesn't really do anything unless you have excellent weather. Because it, like, imagine that if he goes to sea today, you know what Dracula does? Dracula goes to sea, and then now Godalming's in Northern Sea. And what is he gonna do? Is he gonna land back?
Do you put a bats in 19 and then hope that he excellent weathers first, and then you bat him off into Manchester? Then he might have a 2-1-1 with Van Helsing.
Yeah, I guess because you could with Renewed Vigor, which you assume he would use if he's going to be able to get Van Helsing and or Seward there. Yeah, bats would effectively remove Godalming from that combat. It would guarantee the other two are not impeded in any way, shape, or form because you assume Godalming would move first.
Right. And if it's a 4-warned, it might be a 3-on-1. And then he might surprisingly return Aggie.
Yeah, there could be a 4-warned as well.
We know he has Renewed Vigor, but Mina's showing it.
Wait, he discarded Vampire Lair? Okay, it's AerolB, kick his butt, win the game. Discarded Vampire Lair. I guess he did deal with all the other vampires.
Yeah, Renewed Vigor got back to Mina somehow because that Vampiric Influence is played, remember? And she didn't have it at that time.
We knew she did, so it was on Van Helsing. Maybe that's the other reason Van Helsing was not leaving, is he wanted to be able to trade events around. And if he was at sea, he wouldn't be able to do that.
If he goes to 19, and then he plays Unearthly Swiftness, well, he can misdirect, can he?
I guess, yeah, he could misdirect 32 or 33. It would be bad, because he'd lose he'd lose that encounter. I guess that gives him an option, though, to avoid maybe getting... I guess if Godalming has excellent weather, he can probably get to 32 anyway, so I don't even know if it's that much safer.
He didn't misdirect, he's 19.
No, yeah, he must be. So, does he...
Renewed Vigor. Does he do that?
Vigor. Does he need Renewed Vigor? Because maybe he doesn't, because he can just get Seward and Godalming there without it, if he has excellent weather. Right? Because it's the road... Oh.
No,
see,
never mind.
I don't like that.
Now you hide, you have a
Seward's
double encounter.
Today.
Yep.
Is Seward going to leave England? I think Seward's got to leave England if you're putting Godalming there. You can't have 3 people in England. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, then you have your wolf form back. Then while Godalming's in England, you just go to Leipzig or Berlin.
Yeah, I don't like this move unless Godalming has like the stake that you need to deal with what you assume to be a vampire. Like that's the only reason that you would switch him and Seward here is if Godalming has the good items. But I feel like he's maybe if he's leaving all those people in England, I guess maybe Van Helsing probably won't go to England.
He's making him search 52. It looks like he did not ambush.
See, I really don't like this. They're committing so hard to England, and Dracula's just gonna leave.
Now you just hide if you're Drac, just to make sure Godalming comes in, and then fog him there, then GTFO. Because
I don't even know if you need. I feel like hiding here is tempting fate. You're very easily gonna get 300s there. Like they're so close.
Depending on what happens tonight. Let's see what happens tonight. Like what their encounters are. If he searches them.
If he does not search those encounters today, I think Dracula needs to leave immediately. I just think it's too much pressure.
I would be supplying. Maybe Mina's full up. That's why she's moving.
Yeah, I don't know why okay, I have a lot of respect for Snuff. I'm not sure why he's running so hard after Dracula. Like, I get that he's moving to Germany because Dracula's going to leave by North Sea, and Germany is the, like, closest way he can get to the mainland from the North Sea, but he can also just, like, go North Atlantic, and then Mina has to move back down to Paris where she just was. I feel like he'd rather supply, let Dracula land in Germany, and then go after him once he does that. Because if he moves one space and then wolf forms, you know it's Germany, unless it's, like, Brussels. But you know generally where he is. And moving before Dracula does lets him, like, play around you.
It's a fog. He's stuck. So now you're even more inclined to, let's see what this is a delay encounter. If it is, and you can just stay another day. All these hunters are stuck.
I feel like you might be able to stay another day right now, although there can't be double fog.
Oh, no. Now Van Helsing is saying, I dare you to stay. It'll be a 2-on-1.
You might want this fight with the two of them.
You think?
I mean, if he has double encounter there, it could be 2 vampires. Van Helsing is at 8. but like 2 vampires there, or he has like a mob, or I think the second fog is probably there because he probably wants to burn it before the deck reshuffles, unless he wanted to save it for his landing. But
And Seward did
I
not
can
have
also
a
see him
forewarned.
leaving.
Yeah. Oh, we don't know if he had
I
forewarned
think
because he
that
did an ambush. We
yeah,
don't know.
he searched it, yeah. But I don't know. I feel like if you leave England right now, Godalming already got dragged over to the North Sea. Like, that's already kind of a win. What? He's wolf forming? To his London... Oh.
His lair. Okay.
Wait, it is. Okay. Which still has the rumor token on it because there was one there originally.
And he's rumoring up the other one, so now he's double rumoring. He's doing full England
maybe
strat.
you just let that go. You let Manchester go, you deal with Liverpool, and then you consolidate and just kill him. Because he'll lose all the London layer when the thing matures. Although he'll get wolf form back, which is annoying.
Do you move Godalming now to English Channel?
Probably. You want to get him to leave so he can't just go Plymouth. And if you go English Channel, you're at least threatening you can land on him. Although, again, Dracula has 13 HP, or 12 HP now. You're going to need more than 100 to really kill him. I guess Van Helsing could probably move to anywhere using the rail line, so you could get to people on Plymouth.
Hope he knows he can't hide in London. Well, he can, but he can't place an encounter because it's face up.
Yeah. So if he moves today, I mean, we know it's Plymouth unless he misdirects Manchester. But
Let's see if he just lands at 19.
I don't think you need to put pressure on Dracula. You can't just like be mopping up he's just gonna move to Plymouth or he'll just go to sea and then land in France while everybody is in England. You gotta put pressure on him. You can't let him just going after the trail here is the wrong idea. I think Snuff is maybe a little bit too committed to dealing with everything.
There he goes. Yeah,
Yes,
I agree with that. There you go.
That is the right move. Yes, you need to put pressure on Dracula right now. Like, oh, that's funny.
Oh, no shit. Oh, sorry, language.
Yeah.
Well, he could move into Swansea onto Seward and place an encounter.
Right?
But you could.
You're not gonna kill Seward. I mean, right. He could do it. Like, it's a possible action he could take, but
Yep.
I just think that's really unnecessarily risky for not very much gain. Like, what does he get out of doing that? He can go to Irish Sea instead. I think English Channel is better than Irish Sea. I guess it burns a day.
Burns a day, and then you can go Irish, then you can land in Ireland and be annoying.
I don't think I want to land in Ireland.
You can
Because
wolf
if they
form.
have CG,
Oh, you can't wolf form, never mind.
CG you off of it.
Yeah, now CG is a problem because you use your wolf form to go back into London, and you're not going to have it to get out of the water.
Yeah, I mean, this is assuming they have a good CG, which they might not. They may not have CG, and even if they do, the Heavenly Host, there's 2 of them in that discard pile that got shoveled back in, so there's, like, it's not really likely that they have both of them, or even one at this point. I think Dracula's got to leave. I think landing in Plymouth is asking for them to jump on you, even without Renewed Vigor. It would just take a 3 ticket on Van Helsing, and Godalming to just, like, walk onto you.
And they have a Renewed Vigor, too.
Well, they don't. I mean, I don't even know if I'd play Renewed Vigor. Honestly, I feel like you don't need it. Like, maybe it gives Van Helsing an extra supply, and Godalming an extra supply for like a good combat event.
Right, and you could have a 3-on-1 because if Mina has excellent weather.
Ooh, yeah.
There it is.
Oh,
So
he is going back to Swansea. Okay.
now he's safe.
Well, for today.
I think Seward is stacked. I think we don't know what he has, but he looks pretty stacked. I wouldn't want to fight him.
But you don't fight Seward. You don't fight Seward. There's no reason to fight Seward. That's just you're taking. Maybe you fight him at night. Maybe. But I feel like you definitely don't take the day fight. I see even the night fight is just like unnecessarily risky. Like, what do you hope to gain? I guess you hope to fang him and gain some HP before you're like you take him as like a snack before your sea voyage. But that feels like a lot of risk for like 2 HP when you're already at 13 or 12.
Maybe a fake rumor in Edinburgh or in Manchester.
It's like a hoax in Manchester. That
Rumored hoax.
And he tries to let it go, and it matures. That would be good.
That's when you do the layer strats. Is when people are ignoring a rumor, then you can go back to it, but it's too dangerous. All right, now he's cutting him off.
I know. I don't like that move. I don't like that.
Why
Because
not?
now he's gonna go to C, and what is Godalming gonna do?
Land.
What does Godalming do when Dracula goes to C tomorrow? He lands in 23?
I don't know. Lands in 8. And
So-
then, yeah.
I mean, couldn't he have just landed
Ooh,
the bomb
just
if
a
he wanted to land?
reckless vampire. I think you just let it go.
Yeah.
I would
mean,
let
he's
it go.
probably not
It's
gonna
4
move-
points. Who cares?
He's not
But-
going to move to Liverpool unless he feeds today. But if he feeds today, then, you know, I mean, Van Helsing can get there.
Well, the
So-
fog's gonna be gone. He can't feed.
Well, right. That's what I'm saying. I feel like that's why he can't feed, because it would let Van Helsing get in. So he's probably not going to go back to Liverpool.
He tried it again. He tried it again.
See, I think that was a good use. Although, granted, again, maybe he's not scared of points because it was a search on ambush. But I feel like you gotta plot a little bit with the reckless vampires. You gotta put the fear in the hunters' hearts.
Poor
That
Errol.
they can't just dodge. Yeah.
Well, if he had dodged into the regular snuff thing, then you'd look like a genius.
Yeah, it would look great. And that's why I think you gotta plot a little bit, just so that, you know, if you don't have the plot in your hand, they might, you know, they might try to like escape or punch you when you try to plot, and then you have played the Fang instead, and then you get the points. If we all only do Mesmerize or Fang, then it just makes dodge the best turn one option. So we gotta not always Mesmerize or Fang.
I mean, you could feed here. Let's say he feeds. He survives a day combat. Van Helsing moves in and it's a fog.
I think if he feeds right now, he is asking you to take like at least 5 damage before he goes to sea. At least. Assuming that they don't even have that many good combat events. Although Van Helsing has been sitting there, I would assume that he has taken all of the good combat events in existence to himself, unless they're on Godalming.
Oh, he's going to see. That's the end. That's the end of London. The end of the UK.
Is he still at 12 HP? Oh no, he's at 10. Good. I was like, the game was showing me at 12 for some reason. I was like, that's crazy how that showed. No. Well, we're letting Liverpool go, I would assume. Because he's probably not going to mature it. Because, I mean, if he did mature it, I would be so happy as the Hunters. That would make it really easy. But now, this is why I don't like the North Atlantic move. What does Godalming do? He just lands in, he lands there.
And now you go to 18. But if they have CG, you're kind of boned. Because that clears your entire trail.
18 here. 18 here would be real. I mean, they've kind of started supplying now. Like, there's a decent chance they do have the CG. I don't know if I would risk losing out all of this, like, good work.
Yeah, I think you just do some sea travel. North Atlantic, maybe. Keep going around.
I guess he would, if he did get CG, he would at least get his vampire mature before everything got knocked off. Oh, second fog was in Edinburgh.
And he's not going to get that back.
No,
Because
he's not.
the reshuffle already happened. Even Dracula's brides can't help him.
So why is Van Helsing doing that, though?
Maybe he wants to go to sea, too, and he doesn't let that go. No, I think you.
Edinburgh seems like an odd choice, because I feel like if you're going to let Manchester go, you would ignore Edinburgh. Unless he's going to deal with Manchester with Seward, maybe?
Yeah. He must have a lot of stuff in his hand. What are the stake options? We don't know because I haven't been checking it.
I mean, there was like a stake discard early by Godalming, and then we saw a stake on the Reckless Vampire. But, I mean, there's a decent chance there's like at least 1 or 2 in people's hands, I think. I haven't been keeping a microscopic view. I've not been like super focused on the stakes because there's just been so much action happening on the board.
Don't forget the vampire layer is gone. So
But yeah,
you don't have-
that's very real. Maybe it makes Snuff feel worse about letting these things go, but maybe he does feel like he has to deal with both the rumor tokens. But, I mean, we're kind of getting late now. The hour grows dark. What is it that they say in Lord of the Rings?
I have no idea. I'm bad with books.
The hour grows late, I think is what they say. Anyway, more bride action. Oh yeah, they've been doing their work this whole game. A lot of encounters. I mean, you know, Dracula's had good encounters everywhere.
He matured it.
Maybe London was not as scary as we thought it was.
But he got his wolf form back. So his wolf form was more important to him. Right. Wolf form was more important to him than waiting.
Maybe that is like a reason not to go to Edinburgh, is if you think that he wants the wolf form. But I mean, maybe he wouldn't have matured it if Edinburgh was still on the trail.
Now you can wolf form back to London.
I mean, you could. But then you just have to go to sea again. Okay, maybe he did wolf form back to London. But he's not gonna be able to win on England. He's gonna have to go back to sea, and now he's not gonna have his wolf. He's put himself in the same position as he was like 3 days ago. Like, this is the same spot. He's gonna have to leave, and then he's not gonna have wolf form, and then he's gonna have to land without wolf form.
Poor Godalming just landed.
Oh my god, yeah. Look, Snuff, I see what you were going at with the I'm gonna pressure him in Edinburgh by moving Godalming to the North Atlantic, or North Sea, but I just think that unless you have excellent weather, you're not gonna get there fast enough. And you're just going to end up landing Godalming. Unless you need to Godalming to deal with encounters, but it doesn't look like that's the case, because he didn't land in England.
It could be 23.
Yes, it could be just Ireland as well. Which, now that London's been checked, seems like it is just Ireland. But again...
If he's in Manchester... If he's in Manchester, he's boned right now.
Well, yeah, what's he going to do? I mean... I guess I hope he's in Ireland now that move just happened. Now that I know he's not in London.
Yeah.
But the thing is, Ireland, he has to leave Ireland. He can't stay there long enough to get points. So he's again just going to be forced to go back to sea with no wolf form.
Yep. Now he only has to move 1, 2, 3 days. This is a hypnosis.
Why are we getting on the Hav?
I don't know.
The hypnosis doesn't tell you anything here.
I think he's checking to see. He's checking to see.
Fake wolf form?
Yeah, he's checking that, I think. Nope.
Okay, it was not a fake wolf form. A real wolf form to Ireland.
Yeah, he was hoping for a CG finish.
Yeah, you just CG him, take 7 damage. I mean, then he's at 2. He has to land immediately. That would be a pretty good spot to be in. But AerolB is not looking for that.
Well, now he can feed today before going back to sea. So no hiding there.
Mm-hmm. I guess that is nice. The surprising return does prevent him from hiding with an encounter, so you're better able to deal with Galway. But, I mean, nobody's going to get to Ireland in time, right? That's just... I guess with excellent weather, hold on. Excellent weather, with these two folks and a renewed vigor, they could get at least one of them to Galway.
Then you wait on Mina, because if Mina has excellent weather, then you know she doesn't have the forewarned. Unless... Yeah,
but he would have had to immediately draw a fog. I guess he has Brides, which has been shuffling through his deck, so he could have had a fog to put on Galway. But he might have wanted to save it for when he lands after the fact, because he only has 1 left this game, probably.
It's a feed.
Okay. I mean, are we going to try to get him today, Hunters, or are we going to wait for him to land?
Don't forget, Drac has he still has an event.
Yeah. That could be... I mean, it's probably like Unearthly Swiftness or Darkness Returns. Or I guess it could be Devilish Power, but I feel like if it's Devilish Power, you'd probably play... I guess you'd wait to play Devilish Power. You'd wait until you leave now. You'd leave now, and then you play Devilish Power and stop Rufus from hurting you.
Or it could be Summon Storms.
Again.
Then you...
Yeah, but I don't know if Summon Storms is that good here.
You could prevent... You could protect your North Atlantic side if you wait a day, or if you wait for a while.
Right, but if
you
go back to Dublin, you are asking to get CG'd, right? So you have to stay here, which you can't really do that long because you don't have that many cards that let you do that.
You can hide in Darkhall, but Darkhall is the same as moving to sea, so there's no point doing that. You don't get points either.
Right. Yeah. Sure, they can't get to you, but I don't know if you want to be in Ireland like that. Even if they can't move to you, like they just wait for you to leave, and then now they're more prepared because they've been supplying more.
What is in 52? I think it's in the other fog.
No, did he have time to draw? I guess he did.
Well, he moved. He moved on to him. That's when he placed the layer.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so then no, I don't think it can be fog.
Helpful. Hired scouts.
Yeah, it's not helpful.
It's rough.
1, 2, 3, 4.
You checking counting them?
5, 9, 10. I mean, there's 10 Dracula events in the discard pile, so there means there's another 15 in the deck. So there's like 18 cards the hunters don't have from their 50 hunter events.
Yeah, who would you rather be right now?
Hunters.
You think? Well, hunters are usually pretty good. They're set up.
Well, I just think Dracula doesn't have. I mean, it does depend on what that card is. I think if that card is like Darkness Returns or Unearthly Swiftness, Dracula's in a pretty good spot here because he can land and then immediately just like gain 6 points and make them kill him that day, or else he wins by moving again because there's no vampire lair. So
Right.
if he can gain, if it's one of the I gain 3 extra point cards,
Yeah.
I think that Dracula's in a good spot. If it's not one of those, I think it's kind of rough because the hunters have kind of had time to supply a little bit, and they have a chance to get him here when he lands from wherever his seed voyage goes, and they have Rufus, so if you kind of disincentivized to go long.
There he goes.
I do think that it's going to be hard with 2 of them in England, but maybe 2 of them in England is also going to discourage Dracula from ever going back there, so you're like almost guaranteed that he would not go England. I don't know.
All right. In North, I think you got to go the full gamut. I think you got to go to CAG.
You go all the way to CAG here?
Yeah, let's see. What is he right now? At 8 or 10? 8? Oh, 10? 8, 6. Spy.
Spy.
Not gonna do anything.
I mean,
Garbage. Get rid of the pistol. Okay, who
yeah,
cares? Who gives a crap?
Yeah, I mean, Seward probably won't be able to engage. I mean, I guess it's possible he could if he has extra weather. He gets back across the channel and then he like rails because there's a Renewed Vigor in play. He could actually be relevant. Maybe I overestimated how long these people would be stuck in England now that there's not like a huge trail of encounters. Well, it looks like Van Helsing is resigned to his retirement home in Edinburgh. Doesn't look like he's ever going to leave England.
I mean, he might want to take care of Galway. Because
Yeah,
then,
but I feel like you'd move if you were going to do that.
'Cause
If
if you-
start moving in that way.
because that could be an aristocratic vampire. That puts him at 8.
Somebody wants to deal with Galway, for sure, 100%.
Right.
I just think if you were going to do it with Van Helsing, you would have moved it today. Unless you're going to exit weather tomorrow, and then go to 23
Yeah,
the next
and
day.
now I would play the Summon Storms if you have it, maybe.
Ooh, to protect the encounter.
Right.
Interesting.
That's what I mean. Or would you do it to protect yourself in like CAG?
The issue with being in CAG is you're going to be able to get 6 points there.
And then you just have to leave and land.
Wait, no.
That's it. Yeah.
I would just do it in CAG. Yes.
Yeah.
I would. Oh, I guess they can CG you off of CAG, but even then, like, you just go to like Italy. I guess. Yeah. If I had it, I would do it in CAG. Doing it in CAG would be good.
That's South Atlantic, I think.
Unless he's being the ultra sneaky, I'm gonna go back to England and like Wolfform to Swansea on the assumption that Seward is gonna go towards Ireland right now. I think that it's most likely South Atlantic. That would be crazy.
It could be English
But,
Channel.
I mean, hey,
It could. Now you want to play Money Trail just to make sure. If you have it, there it is.
yeah, he's figuring this out.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay. Dracula was not sneaky. Dracula is very happy to be found in the South Atlantic there. He does not want to be caught in the North Sea right now. It would not be good.
Or the English Channel, because then you know.
Yeah, anywhere that was not South Atlantic, that Money Trail would be really
Yeah, that'd be
devastating.
GG,
Then they're
yeah.
just gonna sit.
Mr. Green didn't draw a Money Trail against me. He needed it.
Yeah, it's hard with those one-of events. They sometimes they're just in the bottom like 20 cards, and it's just like you just don't get them. What are you gonna do about it?
Cry.
Cry, yeah. I was like, there was like 10 cards left in the deck in one of my games, and I didn't have Heroic Leap, and it was like so important. I really needed it, and I just it was in like the bottom 10 cards. I was mad about it. I think I won that game, but the whole time I was like, this would be a really good situation for me if I had Heroic Leap, and I didn't have it.
Yeah, I think land and CAG, play Summon Storms. If you have it, to protect yourself.
Right.
They can
'Cause, I
siege-
mean, looking at the HP, what he would be at 6 when he lands?
He's going to Galway.
Yes. There's been a lot of sea movement in this game, and I think that generally sea movement as the hunters is bad. I don't like sea movement as hunters.
Yeah.
Unless you're like going, I mean, you gotta do it sometimes, but maybe there's been...
That's what the UK does with the UK Drac. It forces the hunters to go to the ocean a lot. Do you think he preemptively moves her to CAG?
No. Because there's
Okay.
only one person on the mainland.
Yeah.
You need to keep the mainland somewhat strong. Because, I mean, Van Helsing's not even going to be there for another, like... He's not going to be somewhere relevant for, like, what? Like, 2 more days, probably? I mean, if you move Mina to C here... Okay, let's say you move again. You're in Med. Mina also goes to Med. Oh, actually... Maybe you do want to move Mina to Med. I didn't think about it that way. Maybe you want her in Med so that you can immediately land in CAG. But I guess you probably, if you have excellent weather, you don't need to do that. You would rather just supply if you have excellent weather.
But it's like an unspoken unearthly swiftness by doing the summon storms there, because then you get the 6 air, then you land to win.
Yes, it would get him at like another guaranteed 3 points unless they CG'd him off.
So Med summon storms wins you the game if you have it.
Well, I don't think it wins you the game.
If they CG,
it's good.
You're right. If they CG you off, you're kind of boned.
Well, I don't know if you're screwed. I think you have options. I don't think it's great for you, but I think there's probably options because you'll have Wolf form back, right? And then you can go like Ionian or Adriatic, and there's no longer a CG to worry about. Granted, the permanent token will probably be somewhere annoying because they don't even have to put it in CAG. And they shouldn't put it in CAG because I guess if you play Summon Storms, you don't have Devilish Power, but...
Right, and if they put it in CAG, then if it's just the token, or not the token, you can misdirect CAG and go back the next day.
Yes, but then they would be able to excellent weather onto you, and you would have no way to get more points there, right?
But if your Summon Storms is blocking you, but if the Summon Storms is blocking it, you can't get there.
Right. Oh, so maybe you do have to put the permanent one there then if there's a Summon Storms, because then he can't Devilish Power it, and then he can't go back to it. So maybe you do need to do that, unless you think you can, like, get a Hunter on Genoa and 36 so that he can't have Summon Storms everywhere.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, there's probably at least one excellent weather on somebody, because he hasn't used any of them, and he's pretty deep in the deck at this point.
I wonder what Drax's thinking of. If you land, you die, dude. Don't land.
Oh, he's like, do I just go to Spain today and just, like, say, come get me? I mean...
No.
Yeah, without Wolfform, it's really bad. They will be all over you so fast.
Yeah, they will be. You land in, what, Cadiz?
Even if they don't... Like, let's say they don't have CG here and you land in Spain, there is still a decent chance that Godalming can check 2 of the 3 ports by himself. Like, he can check 31 and 12. And if you're not in 31 and 12... I mean, I guess... Good job, you got away with it. You're in 47, but like, I still don't think that's great. And there could be a surprising return to check one of these ports immediately because there's still one somewhere in the deck. I just don't know about. I don't know about it. Maybe you want to do it because you want to bet that they won't have. You want to land sooner so that they have less chance to supply and get good events. But it just feels real risky.
All right, what's he saying in chat? NP.
He's saying that he's thinking. What if he like lands in Darkness Returns, and then hides where he is, and then he only has to move 1 more space to win because there's no Vampire Lair guaranteed.
He's got a renewed vigor.
And then he has double encounter on him. Or then he at least gets double encounter on him.
That is the correct play.
I don't know. I think it really depends on what that card is. I think there is maybe a case to be made that if he has Darkness Returns, he's just supposed to land in 12, Darkness Returns immediately, and then just hide, have 2 encounters on one of those ports, and then just pray that that is enough to save him from Godalming and Mina. Because Seward and Van Helsing just will not be able to get there in time. There is no physical way.
Let's see who's going for Galway. Think Van Helsing is?
Well, I don't know if Van Helsing... I guess either of them could be going for Galway. I feel like I hope it's Seward, because Van Helsing might actually be able to be relevant if he goes to like 27 and then he like charred carriages. Like he could actually get close enough if he has like a sense of emergency or something.
I think he's thinking about playing renewed vigor in it today. He's debating it.
Just to maneuver Van Helsing and stuff. Yeah.
Well, then you can land and move him again, and then with Seward you can land him and take care of Galway today, and then you can excellent weather tomorrow.
He could move Godalming and supply with him. Like he could put him in Marseille and supply, which would be nice.
Yep.
If Seward has a horse, he could immediately get to Galway today. Because he could land and then horse.
Yep, and we know he has renewed vigor because this is not like a surprise. Mina has
he's got at least one.
We don't know about forewarned though. We haven't seen either so far.
Yeah, that might be he might want to supply more to try to get those if he doesn't have them. Because there's the second fog is probably in Dracula's hand by now. The brides, even though he's been at sea, his brides have been hard at work shuffling that deck. He's really been not helping them at all. He's just been on like vacation perpetually, and he's like, just let me know when I have my fog.
Yep, I think the summon storms is the way to win.
Well, just what does he? I mean, what does he have, right? Like, I'm assuming that he has a summon storms. Like, he has a really good card. If he has like, I don't know, a second roadblock.
Oh, ooh.
It's like he's in real dire straits.
Real dire. Unless Seward lands in 18.
Yeah, maturing the Reckless gave him 4 points, yes, but it also meant that like there was no other value to be had from England. I mean, we don't know what was in Manchester or London, but maybe they were duds, and maybe that's why he matured it. It really gave the Hunters a real lack of pressure, right? Where they were just able to kind of like supply, like Mina and Godalming just gotten like landing positions, and then they just supplied.
How important is this game for Snuff? Snuff is in 16th right now.
Snuff wants to win real bad. He really wants it.
This is game 13 for him. He's got to watch out for Cheapco because Cheapco's only played 8 games and has 2 wins. There's renewed vigor. Mina played it. What's her other card? What's her other card? We can check now.
Ooh, click.
Hypnosis.
That is kind of nice. I guess not really, since there's only 2 hunters in the mainland. I mean, as one of them, you probably don't want to be delaying her.
Is he going to go to Marseille, you think, and supply?
Oh yeah, 100%. I mean, maybe you go to sea here if you want to try to block Kag. I could also see that, but I just think supplying is pretty good. I always think supplying is pretty good.
You know what he can't use? He can't use Vampire Lair today.
Well, he doesn't have Vampire Lair. He discarded it. What a fool, discarding Vampire Lair. It would be so good here.
It would be. The mini renewed vigor. There we go. He's going to use this. Oh, what is that a lair?
Hold on.
Dublin is a lair.
Why is that a waiting prompt? Oh, it's a lair from, like, the beginning of the game.
Imagine if it was a saboteur.
Oh my god. The greatest saboteur we've ever seen.
Yeah, no.
Oh. No, he's just supplying.
Weird.
Okay, he really wants whatever the events that he's missing. He must be missing something important if he's supplying today, because I guess he can deal with Galway tomorrow. It's not a big deal, but supplying today means that he's closer to getting that relevant event, like he's getting it 1 day sooner.
Oh, it's a rough horse! A rough horse from Amsterdam. The curse.
Yeah,
the Amsterdam curse.
Yeah, I also didn't like the Lord Godalming of Amsterdam like a week ago, so maybe Amsterdam is not on Snuff's side.
Is their second action going to be to trade?
I might move to 25.
If you move to 25, then he will form to Granada tomorrow. Or you play that Summon Storms. You don't.
Well, yeah, but Genoa plays her own Summon Storms, right? Because then you have 2 different seaboards you can get to Kag from.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't, because you put 3 down on the board. And then you put 1 randomly anywhere you want. Good luck.
Whoa.
I disagree.
We waited.
I disagree with that. I think that should have been saved for the roadblock potential.
We waited a long time to not. I don't know if I think if he has roadblock, I think he's just dead. I think he dies. He tries to play roadblock here. But I think if he had good luck, I don't know what we were waiting on to play that, unless he just drew it now.
Errol's making me laugh at this comment.
Oh my god. Okay. Look, he did get to spend a long time with those guys or gals. You know, they had a long cruise together.
They did.
Now they're getting kicked off the boat.
They were his British wives.
Mm-hmm. He picked him up in Britain. He ordered him.
He dropped him off in the Dead Sea. The Mediterranean.
The Mediterranean.
There's the trade. Okay.
Oh, I guess. Okay, I don't know if I like that. I guess she already.
What else is she gonna do? She's gonna scan.
I think you want to be in Genoa in case he has Summon Storms. Or just so he can't wolf form Genoa. So he can't wolf form and immediately be on a port again.
Well, I think you're saving it because you want to use Speedy Telegraph Hypnosis to check where he is. But if you do that, then you have one less hunter that's capable to catching him.
I think Hypnosis is too slow here, unfortunately. Although Van Helsing with like a chartered carriage could be all the way in like Madrid tomorrow. So
Imagine
maybe
roadblock, man. That's got to be it. Roadblock on 23.
I don't look. If it is a roadblock, I think Dracula is in a very bad spot if it's roadblock. I don't think roadblock is enough here. I mean, granted, have we seen both good lucks? That's one good luck. Did the other one get discarded at some point during the game?
I don't know. That's a check.
No. He could have a second one. I guess if he had a good luck, though, I would suspect he would have played it on the Brides years ago.
Or on the roadblock earlier.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know if he even wanted to pounce on Dracula with the Steward there. It seemed like he was kind of okay to let that, like, slow roll that. Because he didn't really go after him with Steward. He kind of just...
There it is. There's Kag.
That
and...
reads like Kag.
Oh,
there is no Son of Storm.
My dream. My dream!
Okay, well, Snuff's dream is that he has an excellent weather and a forewarned on a hunter here that he can just send in there like a tactical nuke. I mean, he doesn't even need second root vigor, right? He could just do it with just one guy. Like, either Mina or Godalming could just go there today with Fave excellent weather. Which, he's got to have at least one, right? At least one. I mean, if he doesn't, it would feel real bad.
He's thinking. I think he's
thinking hard.
What are you thinking about? A losing? I mean, you gotta move now.
I mean, maybe he's thinking if he has second root vigor, is he supposed to save the second root vigor, or is he supposed to play it today?
You play it. Play it now.
What benefit does second root vigor give you right here?
The speedy.
Oh.
That's gonna make Mina go first.
Maybe he wants me to go first. Yeah.
Surprising return. But he probably wants to use that to get Aggie back in play.
Yeah, I don't know if I surprising return Keg. Oh, maybe you surprising return Keg because you're worried that he landed in like 4 or 1. But and he can wolf form tomorrow, so maybe that's actually not like a suicide play, especially if he's in 1.
Must be nice to have both renewed vigors. Power.
It is nice to have those vigors. I mean, he got pretty deep in the deck. There's 28 left in there.
Make him search it.
God, imagine Keg is that's a second desperate throw.
No, imagine if it's a saboteur. Damn it! I was hoping it was a saboteur. It'd be so funny. Because then it's delayed.
Be terrible.
And then he has like the CG on him, and he can't play it because he's too busy delaying.
Oh, that would be brutal.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Although I don't even know if you need CG here. I think you can just land on him in Keg. But I guess maybe you land on him in Keg, deal 4 damage to him, and then you play the CG so he has to kill himself.
Yep.
Dracula has, like, been on islands this whole game. He never went on the mainland. It was always islands.
Yeah, that's right. It's an island game. Island adventure.
Island adventure.
What? Oh, it's a reckless.
Well, he needs to kill that.
Yes, he does.
That thing has to die.
I think you play.
With Holy Blitz, I would be so happy.
I think you play strengths here just to rule CG out, so he has to use.
Are you worried about Heavenly Host?
If he uses HH, then like you can't. The CG is going to be harder to play.
Well, he's in Keg. I don't know if the CG. I mean, I guess we don't know he's in Keg. If he's
no,
in Alcant, the CG tokens matter.
It's very quiet here. Quiet here in the reckless vamp battle.
They're thinking hard. I mean, this is important for them. That makes me think he does have the Fang, because he's thinking about whether he wants to play Fang or not, probably.
Well, there was no reason to ambush him anyway.
Well, he didn't. He searched it. It got searched. That was Seward's second action, I believe.
Every turn, he's avoided the turn 1.
Plot.
Yeah.
He's grown wise to the tactic.
Yeah. Now you play Mesmerize. If you're the vampire, if you have it.
See, I don't know. I feel like if you play Punch round 1, does that lure the vampire into playing the Mesmerize round 2 so you can play Heavenly Host? Because they play Mesmerize because they know the punch is down?
Yeah, that bite would be brutal. Well, we know it's not seduction.
Oh, yeah. It's not seduction. Oh
there
shit,
it is.
yeah. Well played. That's smart. So I see you lure the vampire into playing the mesmerize by playing punch round 1, because then he thinks the mesmerize is safe round 2.
Well, one less HH. He's more safe. Then he can move into Granada if he's in. If for some reason he went to 1.
Yeah, now I'm kind of scared that he's in Spain if I'm the Hunters, because my CG is now less effective. Alright, he didn't even have Fangs to play, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I still think that was well done by Snuff. I think you kind of baited him into playing the mes there.
She's
But
gonna.
he didn't have the choice.
She's gonna scan now, and do the hypnosis.
Why are you discarding holy bullets? Who just discarded holy bullets? Who did that? Do you
Hypnosis.
want holy bullets?
Excellent weather.
Oh,
She's going in.
you really hope he's on keg if you're gonna do this, because if he's not on keg, Mina is essentially out
If
of the
it's a
game.
fog, it's over because that she doesn't have
She
a
has
forewarned. No, she
Yeah,
doesn't.
she has another event, doesn't she?
No.
Oh,
That's it.
It hasn't updated.
No, it
Does
did
she
on
not
mine.
have 2 events? Oh, she doesn't. It hasn't updated.
Yeah, her second event was excellent weather. So now you just hide.
He could still be CG'd off.
Well, if he gets CG'd off, he moves off, and then he lands back on her.
You
And
put the
it's-
permanent token there. Although I guess devilish power, but the fog is going to be gone after 2 days, right? Like it's going to be there for today, and then it's going to be there for tomorrow. So landing back on her, I don't even think it'll be protected by fog anymore. No.
Yeah, I think Godalming's got to move to Italy now and protect against and go to like Bari, go to that area. That's where they got to go.
The nice thing is that there is no more renewed vigor for Dracula. So the hunters are restricted to like their normal movements, like 1 action they can take per turn. So even if he gets CG'd off here, like if he goes all the way to, they can't just like check every space anymore. That's not really an option now that you don't have renewed vigor. If you don't have CG, what do you do here?
As
Just type GG in chat.
as Drac, do you take the fight with Mina or is no?
Ooh, that is spicy. She has no combat events. She has a horse, so she only has 2 combat items.
Mina, she doesn't have bullets.
Maybe you do.
There he goes.
Try to get some HP off her, or kill her and win the game. Or you have like summon storms and you're just gonna play this safe. I guess if you don't get CG'd, I know you have to make the decision before you know whether CG is getting played. Interesting. Because if you get CG'd off, I think maybe you want. Oh, he's going for it.
Alright, wow. I am shocked.
No,
What is
I
in
see
play?
it. I mean, she has no events, right? There's
What
no,
is in
like,
play?
planned
What's
ambush
in
left
play?
behind. Not Agatha. Rufus is.
Okay. Oh, this is risky.
I mean, he could just win the game right here. Like, I think if he kills me, that is just the game.
Oh, that is
probably.
well, that is the game, yeah. You gotta.
She only has 2 items.
Do you play Heavenly Host?
If you play, I guess there's great strength, probably sitting somewhere. So killing Mina maybe not a realistic goal, but you could gain HP off this at least. That could be nice.
And then she runs away, and then you say good night. And then you say have a nice voyage.
Oh. Turn 1 plotting. Shut down.
I'm surprised he's taking the combat.
He could have got a bad hand again. Or he could have thought that she would dodge.
I mean, you
I
could.
mean, she only has 2 combat items. Like, I think Dracula is favored in this fight. But I guess the real question is, does he get anything out of it if he can't heal, right? Like, even if he does, like, let's say 6 damage to Mina here, does it matter if he gets CG'd off? Probably not.
I wonder if he did the
I
math
gotta
to
wonder,
check.
Did they not have forewarned, or is it like stuck on like Seward or something? Like, how did Mina? Why did we not exit weather onto the space with the forewarned?
Now you
I feel
can't.
like if you have.
Hmm.
I don't know.
Now you can't wolf form onto And you can't wolf form into the second sieve zone that you go in.
Nice dodge. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, he can't even go Ionian Wolf form anymore. So that 1 damage, the hunters might feel very good about that.
Does anyone
Yeah.
have a knife?
I think we know that Van Helsing had a knife. Yeah, Van Helsing had a knife. No, Seward had a knife. No, it was Van Helsing. No, wait, hold on. Whoever was fighting the new vampire in Dublin had a knife. I think that was Van Helsing. Unless it was Seward, and I can't remember.
Oh, it's over.
That's real bad. Now, if he has a second Fangs...
But he can hide, right? So he can hide tonight?
I mean, he could still just win the game here if they don't have CG, right? If they don't have CG and he has, like, Unleashed Swiftness or Darkness Returns, he just wins the game, straight up.
How? He has to move twice.
Right, so he would... Oh, you're right, he doesn't. He would need to go to C. Oh, he would not win the game instantly.
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
She's trying to CG him off.
Well, at this point, even if you don't have CG, I mean, I think you're pretty happy with how this combat went. You did 4 damage to Dracula. I mean, it took nothing.
He's gonna dodge now. And then, even if he plots him, he can't get health back.
You might play knife here just to play knife on the off chance he tries to fang you. Because even if he strengths your knife, there's only 1 round of combat left, and Mina doesn't really need to fight him anymore. Yeah, I like that knife play. Because now Dracula, you just dodge, Dracula can't do anything. Now Dracula's at 2 HP. And, you know, you're living high on the hog. Like, he can hide to get 3 more IDS, which is what I think he should do here, but... You know, I don't know how Dracula wins now. Unless he can, like, he hides.
So you fang here, you fang.
Yeah.
You fang.
Well, she dodged. She dodged 100% of the time.
Oh.
Yeah, unless she had a second knife that she was going to try to be cheeky with and kill him right now. Yeah, he was never going to get HP off that last round.
That was a bad... Why do you take the combat?
He wanted to get HP off of Mina. She has no events, no combat events. She has only 2 combat items. That fight could have gone very differently. Like, he fangs a Heavenly Host that Snuff plays. Now he's at 8 HP. He has to use Great Strength to save Mina. And now he's just, like, free to do whatever he wants in a keg. I think that there were reasons to take that fight. Now, ultimately it didn't work out here. But I think that it is not a decision where there's only... Like, where there's an obviously you must do this.
Oh, it's over.
I think is it?
Yeah, he played.
Oh, it is.
He
Yeah, it was
double placed
CG.
it.
Yeah. Now Devilish Power doesn't save him.
No.
Oh, he even had an extra one. Van Helsing also had the Heavenly Host.
It's over. All right. Well, thanks for joining me today. That was an interesting game. What card?
Yeah, a lot of. You don't see England that often. Very cool. Very cool.
Oh. Pff.
What are we doing?
Nocturnal Visit. I'm just checking. I just asked in the cards.
Oh. Yeah, it's not very good. I didn't even think about that, but yeah, I guess that was also an option.
Yeah, then he could have had the morning fight with Mina and as a Nocturnal Visit.
Mm-hmm. If there wasn't maybe that's why he fought her in the first place. He was like committing to the I'm going to try to kill Mina here over the course of like 3 combats.
He said he had the horrible hand again,
SMG.
but I don't think he had the horrible hand. Because he had plotting. He could have played plotting round 2.
Yeah, he played strength round 2?
He played yeah, he played plotting round 1. He played strength round 2.
Strength round 2.
Yeah.
Oh. Unfortunate.
All right, well that's great news for Snuff. That's going to put him safely, at least a little more safely.
Yeah, how many wins did Errol have? Was this like important for Errol that he had to win it, or is he still kind of like fine?
Errol is fine. He's 7-5, and I'll be 7-6. He's good. He's gonna.
Okay.
He'll have at least a 50% rate.
Errol's kind of happy with that. I mean, he's not happy with it, but you know, he's gonna not get knocked out. Snuff is happy because now that makes it hard for him to get knocked out.
Yeah.
Yeah, good game. The Emmanuel Hildesheim for 4 Dracula events is crazy. Definitely one for the books.
Yeah. But anyway. Well played. Now, again, imagine if that was a saboteur, because that saboteur, if it was in Galway, then Seward can't do
It
anything.
would have actually prevented the
CG.
The CG, yeah, you're
Yeah.
right. At least for one day.
Yep. But anyway, thanks for joining me,
Really
Pizza
behind
Wizard.
there.
I appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
Congratulations.
Glad to be here.
Yep. Congratulations to the 2 players, especially to Snuff, for winning. And see you all soon. All right. I'm going to close the stream. Take care. Okay, my stream